12 facts about Greenland that you might not know. Greenland is without a doubt the destination in the Arctic that sees the fewest tourists in the summer and is also the one that the least amount of people are familiar with. It is also one of the most fascinating locations in the world. Greenland is enormous and incredibly white, two features that undoubtedly both contribute to the attractiveness and make it more than a bit frightening to plan a visit. If you have ever taken even a cursory look at a global map, you are bound to be aware of these facts. Greenland is an Arctic conservation area comparable to only a few others, both on land and within the oceans that shape it, and it is populated by a historic Inuit culture that has developed to the rhythm of its own drum. However, size and ice aren't the only things that Greenland has going for it. There is so much more to it than that. Before you start making travel plans to Greenland, you should familiarize yourself with the following really fun facts about Greenland. Take a look. 1. Greenland really was green. Why is Greenland still named Greenland if it is always frozen over? Greenland is a white Arctic country because of all the snow and ice that blankets it. If it's not green, then why is it called Greenland? Well, this is surely one of the most interesting facts about Greenland that you might not know. But don't worry, the story isn't that complex. The murderer Eric the Red of Iceland, who was sent there, is responsible for the island's unusual moniker. He chose the name Greenland in the belief that it would encourage immigration. South Greenland, where Eric the Red made his home, is surprisingly lush during the summer months. According to researchers, however, Greenland was a lush greenery over 2.5 million years ago. New research shows that ancient Earth was chilled, kept for millions of years, buried beneath roughly 2 miles of ice. 2. World's largest island. Greenland is a huge island around the area of Western Europe. Remember that it is the world's 12th biggest nation while making plans for your trip. When additional islands in the vicinity are included in, the total land surface of Greenland rises to 2.16 million square kilometers. That's 836,330 square miles. An Arctic ice extends over about 80% of whole land area. While the ice-free region is small compared to the rest of the planet, it is nevertheless around the area of Sweden. Among the world's least populous nations, its 56,480 residents make it a rarity in terms of population density. 3. Greenland is an autonomous country. Another fun fact about Greenland is that, in spite of being a part of Denmark, Greenland operates independently as a sovereign nation. Greenland has really been historically and culturally linked to Europe for the better part of 1,000 years, despite its North American location. Denmark has had settlements in Greenland as of 1721. In 1953, the nation officially became a part of Denmark. After being awarded home rule by Denmark in 1979, Greenland was then inaugurated into extended self-rule in 2009, providing even more authority and responsibility to the Greenlandic government. Greenland will be able to take up additional duties from Denmark in accordance with the new framework as and when it is ready to do so. 4. Greenland has the lowest population density of almost any country on the planet. Despite its size, the city is home to barely 56,000 people. That translates to a population density of only 0.03 individuals per square kilometre. There is plenty of space to be alone even in the nation's capital, as the population is not fairly spread out and no one lives in the great majority of the island. 5. Greenland is home to the largest national park in the world. Greenland's whole northeastern corner is a single enormous national park. The Greenlandic government requires special authorization to enter this area, which it has protected since 1974 when it was first established and enlarged to its present size. 6. Inuit Culture. 88% of modern-day Greenlanders are either Inuit, mostly Kalalit, or a hybrid of Danish and Inuit ancestry. Only 12% are not of European heritage, most of them are Danes. In reality, Greenlanders take offence to the term Eskimos, preferring instead the terms Inuit or Kalalit, the latter of which literally translates to Greenlander in the indigenous Kalaalleq tongue. The Inuit people of Greenland have a deep sense of solidarity with their Inuit brothers and sisters in places like Canada and Alaska, and their languages are even linguistically similar. 7. A multilingual nation. In Greenland, most people are bilingual in Danish and Greenlandic, mostly Kalaallisut. Since Home Rule was declared in 1979, both languages have been used in official capacities. Today's youth get instruction in both languages, in addition to the more widely spoken English. Greenlandic is an intriguing language with a rich history. It is connected to other Inuit languages of Canada, such as Inuktitut. Greenlandic vocabulary like igloo and kayak have been borrowed into other languages. The cities of Nuuk and Sisimiut, Greenland's two largest, both have active cultural scenes. Both cities boast huge yearly music festivals and cultural centres that present a broad variety of events throughout the year. Akiswenerit in Nuuk, Arctic Sounds in Sisimiut. 8. Greenland has no roads. Are you ready for the most amazing fun fact about Greenland? Because of the tiny population, the Greenland ice sheet, the mountainous landscape, and the many deep fjords that create the coastline, Greenland has an extremely sparse road network. All roads pretty much end at the city limits. 9. Greenland has the most northerly capital city in the world, Nuuk. Nuuk and Reykjavik both claim to be the northernmost capital. However, Nuuk just edges out Reykjavik. We must concede, however, that Reykjavik, Iceland is the northernmost state capital of an autonomous country, since Greenland remains a member of the Kingdom of Denmark. Nuuk also has a national theatre, 4 galleries, and every other year the massive Nuuk Nordisk Culture Festival, when creatives from all throughout the Nordic countries gather to share ideas and present their work. There are also several smaller entertainment and cultural events hosted in different cities and villages all throughout the nation. 10. Midnight sun. From May 25th to July 25th, the sun doesn't really set, and it remains viewable all day long and night each year. What's known as the midnight sun is a really remarkable natural phenomena that everyone should see at least once in their lives. When you are more north, the dates are more precise, yet even when you are further south, the sun never sets. As a result, you're stuck in a state of perpetual evening. However, in the winter, the sun does not rise at all for many months in regions above the Arctic Circle. Greenland celebrates their state holiday on June 21st, the summer solstice and the longest day of the calendar year. Locals love spending time outside, whether it's to soak up some rays or cook up a feast on the grill. 11. There are more boats than cars in Greenland. More Greenlanders have boats than vehicles, since the water and fjords make up the country's most comprehensive highway network. In many of the smaller towns, you won't find any cars, but you will find numerous boats moored along the water's edge. There are no roads or railways connecting the many communities throughout the 2.16 million square kilometres of area. The town's internal roadways peter out at the city limits. Any distance more than a few miles between settlements requires the use of an aircraft, boat, helicopter, snowmobiling or dog sledding. In the summer, you may often see folks out on the fjords, since boats are unquestionably the most common method of transportation. 12. Whaling and fishing. Fishing is a major industry in Greenland. Moreover, 90% of Greenland's exports come from the country's fishing industry. Greenland's primary source of revenue comes from fishing, namely the shrimp and fish industries. Greenland imports practically everything it needs, with the exception of fish and shellfish and other species killed in Greenland, such as whales and seals. To prevent overfishing, whales, seals and fish are allotted to certain administrative regions. It is illegal to catch blue whales or any other protected species. Meat from whales and seals may only be eaten domestically and cannot be exported. Many different kinds of whales stop over in Greenland every year on their way north or south. Since the waters surrounding Greenland are frequented by whales and the playful humpbacks in particular, it's not hard to find cruises designed to bring you as near to these majestic animals as possible without disturbing them. Greenland remains one of the world's most mysterious and unexplored regions, despite its spectacular scenery, unique species, ice-filled fjords and vibrant tundra. Such unusual information and sights are just a few of the many reasons why Greenland is a one-of-a-kind travel destination. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and turn on the notification bell. This is Learning Canteen.